We're here to conduct an exclusive interview. And here we go.
Hi, I'm the Assassin, AK-47. Former Undisputed Champion, and the longest reigning KBW Undisputed Champion ever. And I want to talk about what happened last week. The first ever KBW's Royal Rumble. And if you haven't watched it, you need to go check it out on YouTube. Because I have watched it over and over and over again. Cage and the Bulldozer, my protege who I trained, stabbed me in the back. And before I get to it on my future in the KBW, I'm going to answer some questions from the KBW fans on Twitter.
Okay, well, first Twitter, the first tweet we have, the first question we have is, his name is at KBWFan308, and he would love to know, did you have any doubts at all about the Bulldozer when you first brought him into KBW, or any doubts any further along in his career?
Well, when I first met the Bulldozer is when I first saw him practicing in the ring, and I knew this kid was gonna be a star. I just knew it. So I got out of my way, out of my schedule, just to train him and put him in KBW. And I booked him his first match against the Bama Kid, one of my closest friends. Then the Bulldozer just dominated the match, and I gave him good props for that. He won fair and square. But after the match, that's when I had my doubts. When he picked up the KBW ring and just slams it on the Bama Kid, that could have ended his career. And I don't fly like that. That's not my way of doing things in KBW. That is not me. I am not that kind of person. Yeah, I had a doubt right there, but then I didn't really think about it much. But I just kept riding it out. Then we have a tag team match against D-Man and Maxzilla, and we won the match fair and square. Then he's gonna try and do it to them, pick up the KBW ring and end their careers as well. Luckily, I stopped him in the way of doing it. I still just couldn't think about it right now, because all the stuff has been happening to me and Cage in the rivalry. So I just let it go and act like it never happened. Then that's when all hell just breaks down on me. Last week at the Royal Rumble, first ever at KBW, the Bulldozer and Cage stabbed me in the back, and I knew I just couldn't think that they was the Bulldozer, who I trained, who I brought in KBW in this industry, would turn on me. That's what I hurt. That's what I hurt the most.
Alright, next question we also have is from Little John 96. He would like to know, I mean, it must hurt. This is his tweet. He said it must hurt for a protege, a person you really cared for and wanted to succeed in life, turn on you. But to turn his back on you and join a faction of execution with Cage, how do you feel about that? What is your thoughts about that?
Well, turning on me is one thing, but the second thing is you gotta join up with my biggest rival, Cage, the one I hate the most, the one I despise, the one that always tries to get me down. That's just wrong. He could have picked anybody else, but he had to pick Cage. Why? Why would he do that? It's just something that I just can't think about it right now. This next question.
Alright, and last and final question, and this is really interesting. At Cage, Real KBW wants to know, do you have any plans in the future to get any revenge on your protege Bulldozer or Cage or any other future member of the faction execution in the near future?
Well, good thing you asked that at Cage, because in 2 weeks I'm supposed to go in that KBW ring. I'm supposed to call out my former protege, the Bulldozer, and my rival Cage, and anybody who's working with them in execution. And at the end of the night, there will be an assassination, because I am the assassin, AK-47.